The first thing I'd like to show you on EBIS is how to register a client. Now, the first thing you need to do is click on Inquiries, and then you need to click Customer Web Inquiry. If you click on the blue Customer Hyperlink box, you'll get this external panel appearing. It does take a little while to pop up as there is over 43,000 accounts, but if you bear with it, it will open up momentarily. Okay, so you can utilise any of these boxes, obviously not the customer box first of all because you haven't checked to see if the client is available, but if you were looking for Santander, just literally hit the return key once you've typed in the name and you'll see that there are 88 accounts under Santander. If you're looking for a specific postcode, you just type it in the postcode box again and hit return. You will see that we do have a client account for Santander under this postcode. If you click on the customer number on the left and then click on submit, you'll be able to have a look at all the credentials of this Santander client. You'll be able to see when he was created, the contact, the full address. You'll be able to see what projects are attached to it. And we can see there's only a London project that's attached to this account. And if you click on items, and you can see this is actually empty at the moment, but if you click on matched, you can see that quite a few invoices have been raised. And you can see by these lines with the red figure, which is minus, which have been paid. But if you are happy with this client account, just take this number down, minimise the box, and then close it. If that isn't actually the client you need, I'll show you the process on how to register your new client. You'd need to click on client registration first. Then you'd need to click on add. Now you can see here on this client tab you've got surveyor and name. You need to choose a surveyor that is going to be associated with this particular client. So if you click on surveyor, select whoever your surveyor may be and then put in the name of your client. So I'm just going to call this a test client because I'm not actually going to send it through. It says here, has this client's identity been checked in accordance with money laundering procedures? This is your responsibility to investigate. Or maybe if you speak to somebody in finance, one of the management accountants, they'll be able to advise you. But otherwise it would be no if you haven't checked. On the address, this one is quite a nice one to have because if you just know the postcode, so I'm going to use, I do like using the UK Houses address. You put the postcode in to the postcode box and click on find. It will actually show you all the offices that are listed under that particular postcode. So I'm just going to pick Lambert Smith Hampton. Please make sure that there are no gaps in your address. The finance contact is going to be, it needs to be somebody in accounts payable that credit control can chase. So please supply those details. We would love to have like a phone number and an email address. Just a phone number would be fine, but ideally a phone number and an email, please. You've got the parent company number. It's not always necessary to have this, but if you have it, please put it in. Under the codes, you've got industry sector, which you see by this red asterisk. You need to put the industry sector. If you click on the blue hyperlink, there are 38 choices to go through. So just have a little nose and see what code is applicable for you. Then if you click on the sector code, you just need to choose out of these four options, whether it's corporate, public, private, or an investor. For tax purposes, you can put their tax number in there. As you can see, it hasn't got a red asterisk, so it's not essential. And once you are happy with all of the details that you've put for this client, you need to send to finance. That will then land in a finance EBIS account. They'll have a look at this particular client, see if it's set up already. If it is set up, they'll probably reject it back and they'll give you the client number to use. But if they're already set up on the system but it's a different contact, I definitely suggest you put something in the notes box to avoid any delay in getting that client request back and being rejected for no reason. What will happen is, as soon as finance have approved your client, an email will come through to you with the client number for you to use. Once you've obtained that client number, you'll be able to create your job registration from the instruction your surveyor has given you.